Hey everyone, myself Dinakar from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today my topic is about machine learning and deep learning approaches from medical images analysis, diagnosis to detection. This was written by Megha Ravi and Megha Bhushan. Multimedia tools and application. This paper was published online on 24 December 2022. Moving on to the next slide. In this slide, we're gonna see about contents. In that introduction, background, data extraction, ML and DL detection, techniques for medical image modules for medical image, tools and techniques, methodology, result and construction and future works. Moving on to the next slide. Introduction. Artificial intelligence means AI has shown promising results by classifying and assisting in decision making. ML learning, a subset of AI, has accelerated many research related to medical field. Deep learning is a subset of ML that deals with neural networks layers analysis in the exact features required for disease detection. DL use a multi-layered neural network to get more information about the used datasets. This study aims to present a systematic literature review related to applications of ML and DL for detecting along with classification of multiple diseases. Moving on to the next slide. Background. In this paper discuss the preliminary terms which are required to present the statics analysis of ML and DL techniques used for medical image diagnosis. In this flowchart, we're gonna see raw data is further feature process, and then training data, virtual data, and tester data. Then machine learning and model. This model goes to predict, and finally it reaches to the target. Moving on to the next slide. Data extraction. In data extraction, one of the authors extract the data after a through review of 40 articles. The accurate result of review were cross-checked by another author to maintain the consistency. During the process of cross-checking, in the case of conflict, issues were resolved by the meetings between the authors. ML and DL techniques for medical images. Research question 1 is the answered in the section to provide an overview of the current techniques of ML, various parameters considered for the section, selecting the classification and the valuation matrix used for evaluating classification of model. First one, breast diseases. Second is brain diseases. Next, third is lung diseases. Fourth is diabetics. Moving on to the next slide. Modalities for medical images. In this there are 4 types. One is MRI. It used magnetic resonance for obtaining electromagnetic signals. These signals are generated from human organ which further recognize information about human organ structure. CT scan. It is a technology which generates 3D image for 2D X-ray image using digital geometry. Mammogram for the effect of breast cancer screening and early detection of abnormalities in the body. Mammograms are used. ECG. It is used to measure the heart activities electrically and detected the cardiac problem in the humans. In this slide, we're gonna see about technique and tools. In the year of 2019, techniques are improved by recent DL architecture. In 2015, TL and segmentation through voxel-wise classification (MRI scanners). In 2018, ML pipelining and CMR imaging. In 2019, image segmentation feature section in radiometric analysis. In 2020, data mining and pattern classification are used. Moving on to the next slide. In this, we're gonna see about methodology. Methodology. First start, then it goes to data set. Label data set, and next is split data set. Next it further goes to feature scaling and feature section. Then it further goes to apply ML classifier. In that SVM and RF and DL and LR are used. Prediction and testing the model. Then further it go to metrics, configuration of metrics and accuracy. Then further the steps goes to end. This is a methodology using for disease prediction. Moving on to the next slide. Result: the value of accuracy obtained after implementing the considered ML classifier and DL models for the MRI dataset. The result shown that CNN and RF have better accuracy with 97% and 96% respectively. Moving on to the next slide. Conclusion and future work. The study provides an overview of various ML and DL approaches for the decision diagnosis, along with classification, image modalities, tools, techniques, datasets, and challenges in the medical domain. MRI and X-ray scans are the most commonly used modalities for the disease diagnosis. Future among all the tools and techniques is suitable MATLAB and SVM domain respectively. Thank you. Please do like, share and comment.